Hey guys, welcome back to Tip Tuesday. My name is Matthew Sturkey with Stone Mill Log and Timber Homes. Thanks for joining us. Last week we talked about 4 tips for choosing the right windows for your log or timber frame home. This week we're going to talk, you might be surprised, we're going to talk about 3 tips for choosing the right doors. So what are they? What things do you need to take into consideration when it comes to selecting doors? And I'm talking specifically about exterior doors, not interior doors, but exterior doors for your log or timber frame home. So the first tip is to determine your needs, and the needs specifically based on the location, and also kind of make an allowance or a budget goal for doors in particular. Doors can get really expensive. They make a statement for your home and they make a statement of who you are. It's for a front entry door. It is a statement of what you want people to see when they come up. It is probably one of the more focal points of the house. And it also can get very expensive if you're trying to do some really high-end custom door that you want to make a statement. You can get into some pretty expensive costs, some pretty high dollar when it comes to doors. So decide on kind of a budget goal, start getting some estimating so that you can make some changes, determine what your needs are for specific locations. And when I say locations, meaning if you want a front entry door not to have much glass, you might want to end up doing something that is in wood that makes a statement as long as it's covered and protected. But then when you get to certain areas of the house, like the back of the house where you've got more glass, you may want to do full light French doors or full light sliders just to take advantage of that view that you might have out of the back of the house. So be thinking about the location of the doors, the needs that you have for those doors, and that budget so that you don't end up spending too much in that particular line item. The second thing is match your architectural style of your home. So in this particular case, this is an antique log. It is a more rustic, traditional look with a flat log and a chink joint. And you would want the front entry door to complement that particular architectural style. You wouldn't want something super modern or with too much glass in this particular location. You would want something more traditional and rustic. But when you get into, let's say, this back timber frame section, with these full light French doors on either side of this big fixed window, you want something that's a little bit more modern, that has a little bit more clear view in it, something that might not have grills in it to not deter from the view. So be thinking about how it matches your architectural style. And every home's going to be a little different, from something that's a little bit more rustic and traditional to something that's a little bit more modern and contemporary. So be thinking about that. The next item to think about is to focus on the material quality and the longevity in that particular location. If you've got good overhangs, covered porches, and you're trying to decide on what material to select, with that, you have a ton of options because you've got protection over that door. If you have a door that's on an exposed wall that does not have a covered porch protecting it, you might want to be thinking about a material that is going to hold up better to those elements, that's going to hold up better to sunlight and water, because you've got a door that has a lot of exposure to those areas when it's not protected by some kind of awning or porch or good overhang. So be thinking about the material quality based on the specific location of that unit, where it's in the design itself, and what the longevity is going to be for it. So those are the 3 tips. Choose your doors to meet your architectural and match your architectural style of your home. Think about and focus on your needs and budget goals based on the location of the units. And then the third item is to focus on that material quality and longevity of the units so that you're putting the right units in the right application to last a lifetime. Hopefully these tips have been helpful. Please feel free to contact us if you want to discuss choosing windows and doors in more detail specific to your design and to your home. We look forward to you joining us for more Tip Tuesday next week. In the meantime, as always, stay safe and healthy. Take care.